Platform 3 for the 12:20 Transpennine Express service to Manchester Airport via Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Leeds, Dewsbury, Huddersfield, Manchester Victoria, Manchester Oxford Road, Manchester Piccadilly and Manchester Airport. This train has 6 coaches. First class accommodation can be found in zones 6 and 9. Standard class in zones 4 and 5, 7 and 8.
Penalty fares apply on this service. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
The train at platform 9 is the 12:24 Northern service to Blackpool North via Preston, calling at Church Fenton, Garforth, Leeds, New Pudsey, Bradford Interchange, Low Moor, Halifax, Hebden Bridge, Burnley Manchester Road, Accrington, Blackburn, Preston, Kirkham and Wesham, Poulton Le Fylde and Blackpool North. This train has 3 coaches. Platform 9 for the 12:24 Northern service to Blackpool North via Preston.
Penalty fares apply on this service. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
The train at platform 11 is the 12:32 cross-country service to Edinburgh, calling at Darlington, Durham, Newcastle, Alnmouth, Berwick-upon-Tweed and Edinburgh. This train has 9 coaches. Please stand back from the platform edge until your train comes to a complete stop. Platform 11 for the 12:32 cross-country service to Edinburgh. First class accommodation can be found in Zone 6, standard class in Zones 10 to 7, cycle spaces in Zone 9, wheelchair facilities in Zones 10 and 6. Platform 9 for the 12:35 LNER Azuma service to Edinburgh, calling at Northallerton, Darlington, Durham, Newcastle and Edinburgh. This train has 9 coaches. First class accommodation can be found in zones 5 to 3, standard class in zones 11 to 6. The train at platform 10 is the 12:43 Northern service to Burley Park via Harrogate, calling at Poppleton, Hamerton, Cattle, Knaresborough, Starbeck, Harrogate, Hornbeam Park, Pannel, Wheaton, Horsforth, Headingley and Burley Park. Platform 10 for the 12:43 Northern service to Burley Park via Harrogate.
Penalty fares apply on this service. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
The train at platform 1 is the 12:43 Northern service to Bridlington via Hull, calling at Selby, Howden, Gilberdyke, Brough, Hull, Cottingham, Beverley, Aram, Hutton Cranswick, Driffield, Nafferton and Bridlington. This train has 2 coaches. Platform 1 for the 12:43 Northern service to Bridlington via Hull.
Penalty fares apply on this service. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
Platform 5 for the 12:49 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street via Manchester Victoria, calling at Leeds, Dewsbury, Huddersfield, Staley Bridge, Manchester Victoria, Newton Le Willows, Lee Green and Liverpool Lime Street. This train has 5 coaches. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling to Newton Le Willows or Lee Green, you will need to travel in the front 3 coaches of the train. Please stand back from the platform edge until your train comes to a complete stop. First class accommodation can be found in Zone 11, standard class in Zones 7 to 10.
Penalty fares apply on this service. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
The train at platform 3 is the 12:58 LNER Azuma, service to London King's Cross. Calling at London King's Cross only. This train has 9 coaches. Platform 3 for the 12:58 LNER Azuma, service to London King's Cross. First class accommodation can be found in Zones 1 to 3, standard class in Zones 4 to 9. The train at platform 6 is the 12:58 Transpennine Express, service to Manchester Piccadilly via Wakefield Kirkgate. Calling at Castleford, Normanton, Wakefield Kirkgate, Mirfield, Deaton, Huddersfield, Slough, Marsden, Greenfield, Mosley, Stalybridge and Manchester Piccadilly. This train has 3 coaches. Platform 6 for the 12:58 Transpennine Express, service to Manchester Piccadilly via Wakefield Kirkgate. Platform 9 for the 15:55 LNER Azuma, service to Aberdeen via Edinburgh. Calling at Northallerton, Darlington, Durham, Newcastle, Morpeth, Alnmouth, Berwick-upon-Tweed, Edinburgh, Haymarket, Inverkeithing, Kirkcaldy, Lucas, Dundee, Arbroath, Montrose, Stonehaven and Aberdeen. This train has 9 coaches. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling to Inverkeithing or Stonehaven, you will need to travel in the front 7 coaches of the train. If you are travelling to Kirkcaldy or Montrose, you will need to travel in the front 8 coaches of the train. Please note that this train will call additionally at Northallerton, Durham, Morpeth and Alnmouth today. First class accommodation can be found in Zones 5 to 3, standard class in Zones 11 to 6. The train at platform 6 is the 16:02 LNER Azuma, service to London King's Cross. Calling at Doncaster, Retford, Newark Northgate, Grantham, Peterborough, Stevenage and London King's Cross. This train has 9 coaches. Platform 6 for the 16:02 LNER Azuma, service to London King's Cross. Platform 5A for the 12:44 Cross Country, service to Penzance. Calling at Leeds, Wakefield Westgate, Sheffield, Derby, Tamworth, Birmingham New Street, Cheltenham Spa, Bristol Parkway, Bristol Temple Meads, Taunton, Tiverton Parkway, Exeter St David's, Newton Abbot, Totnes and Plymouth, where the train divides. Please make sure you travel in the correct part of the train. Please travel in the front 4 coaches of the train for Liskeard, Bodmin Parkway, St Austell, Truro, Redruth, St Erth and Penzance. The rear 4 coaches of the train will detach and terminate at Plymouth.